Christian, what's your would you rather that you stole from Mike if it's bad?
Mike with the assist on this one.
If it's good, it was Christian's.
If it was if it was bad, blame Mike. So would you rather suffer from short-term memory loss or constantly be reminded of every cringy thing you've done?
The latter. I don't feel cringe.
You're such a man among boys.
I don't get awkward. I don't feel
You're the
awkward.
master of awkward.
Oh my god.
There have been
Just
there have been
imagine
a
going through
handful of
everyday
times
life and
where
just
I've
like
felt awkward.
having these like flashbacks of just like cringy things you've done, and like you're just constantly going throughout your day, just like
Even just like the subtle ones where like somebody says like enjoy your meal and you're like
You
say
you
too.
I don't think about that. No, I've
think
done that
about
before.
it.
I don't
I
think
hate
about
it.
that.
I mean, it leaves as soon as I walk away, but it's like that
Yeah.
moment. It's like, oh, yeah, fucked up.
You're telling me there's not like one cringe moment in high school?
Maybe in high school, maybe back in the day, but I don't let stuff like that bother me because at the end of the day, I said it earlier
Right,
too.
yeah, most
It's
of
only
it doesn't
awkward if you
happen
make
now.
it.
I'm saying like it's just
Wait,
No, I mean,
floods back to you
Yeah.
all the time.
the only thing I could think of is
you don't look back on your long hair and cringe like all of us do.
it was a phase. It was a phase. I look back on like certain things. When I inconvenience people, that's stuff that pops in my head when I think of cringe. Does that make sense? Like I don't feel awkward, but I don't like inconveniencing people. I'm really not a big fan of that. I'll never forget. I went to Philly. This is a very graphic story. I went to Philly. And
God.
I had a violent stomach ache, and I had to go to a public Dunkin' Donuts restroom. Where it was just one restroom, and I get out and there's like 20 people on the line.
oh no.
And I was so miserable. It just
It flowed out of you. They all knew it was you too.
As soon as you open the door, just
and you just see all the people just like they're just waiting. They're just trying to get in, do their business, and I felt mortified. I was like,
desecrated that
Those
bathroom.
people just waiting for their big and toasties. Just
no,
Big
they were
toast.
waiting online for the bathroom. Like, there was a bunch of
Stench.
people waiting for the bathroom. That's why I felt bad. It was like one person waiting. Like
Yeah.
I could have lived with it, no big deal. But there were literally like 20 people out the door waiting for the bathroom, not even for the food stand. And
You're an
I was
interesting
miserable.
individual.
That stuff makes me feel terrible. But like doing enjoy the movie to like the movie person saying you too. That doesn't bother me.
Smallest like thing, but those
Is-
all come back.
Well, this is the thing where those would just pop back into your head.
Yeah,
like, they're stupid
even,
little
even
things.
if it pops
but
back in, like it's not gonna bother me now. Anyways, it's way in the past. I can't do anything about it. Like I am who I am at this point.
Yep.
You probably I don't know because you don't drink a lot though, right?
No.
Because I feel like there's also a lot of cringe stories that I have
oh yeah,
From
that are
drinking, yeah.
associated from drinking.
Oh yeah,
Uh-huh.
because
Just like stupid shit said to
Yeah.
people that I'm just like,
yeah, but it would also be like moments like talking to girls when we were all younger and shit, and like saying this message, and you got a reply back that was not what you were anticipating. So those cringe moments would like all these things would flood back into your head. I guess like they were new
yeah,
in
again,
a scenario if you're an asshole.
what's done is done.
Yeah, okay.
I have to see it again. I see it again. No big deal.
I mean, I have to pick that just because I couldn't
have
live
to
with
pick that.
short term.
Oh yeah, same.
Yeah. It's an easy
also
pick.
picking
That's what
the
I'm saying.
cringe.
Yeah, it happens to me all the time anyway. So
What the cringe?
Yeah.
What you remember?
Might
a
as
lot
well
of
just
stuff?
embrace
Usually-
it, and maybe it like becomes less worse. You just get used to the cringe at that point.
Yeah.
you guys don't have that when you're just laying in bed at night, and that's what keeps you up.
Just thinking about
me up.
whatever
No, that-
stupid
I
thing you
do-
said to
I
someone.
do dwell on like
Little
Dumb
stuff.
shit, right?
small
Yeah.
stupid things like that.
So
Yeah.
do I.
That's the one thing
annoying.
I'm good at where I'll dwell on it for like an hour. And then once I get like away from it for a little bit, I'm fine. Like I won't have the bedtime stuff.
Yeah,
Maybe
never.
it's just because I listen to podcasts when I go to bed. I'm good.
So your mind is.
My mind's listening to that instead of just thinking about whatever.
Yeah, see, I
I'm good.
wish I could fall asleep with something like that blaring in my room.
Like my family must just think they're like I'm insane. I remember my mom's fiance. I guess when I first started playing them, he always thought I had people over at night or in the morning because I would just leave it on. It's amazing that my phone works because this thing is going
all day.
24/7. Because at night it just cycles through podcasts.
It's
It's
wild.
insane. Are you scared of silence? Is that why you?
Scared to
No.
be alone with your own thoughts.
I don't know. It just helps me go to sleep.
White
I
noise.
wish there was
type
like
stuff.
an easy way. Well, obviously it'd be easy if I had like my own place. I could just play music without headphones, but
Yeah.
Wish there was like a comfortable way to fall asleep with headphones.
Well, I really think I think it's not because I'm scared of silence, because I used to do that. I used to just like sit at night and think I would never sleep. And I found that listening to I focus on their voices and go to. It's like the same thing as like watching TV going to sleep. I just don't like the light on. So I found the podcasts were perfect.
Yeah, that's true.
I'm just in the South Pole practicing my firebending. That's what I do in my mind 3 out of 7 nights a week. I swear to God.
Don't.
I am a rogue I used to be a high-level Fire Nation general, and I escaped to the South Pole.
It is
Write a fucking book.
It is
But
becoming
but
more
sometimes
and
that-
more clear how he feels no cringe.
No, but sometimes
Yeah,
that
I'm
helps.
good.
You like set the stage in your head of like
That's-
where
that's
your
it.
mind's gonna go.
Or sometimes I'm an earthbender.
Dip in.
Bobby Schultz told me that when he goes to bed and he can't fall asleep, he'll listen to music and he just envisions like the band that he's in up
Just
on a big
playing,
ass stage,
yeah.
playing the music that he's
Yeah.
listening to.
And people,
That's me.
That,
But
count-
that one was pretty cool, but
and-
that one's weird.
why is it weird? What's wrong
I'm
with?
just kidding.
It's
I mean,
weird
it
because-
will. I
amazing
mean,
universe.
people like picture
That was
like
a
counting
podcast.
sheeps and stuff, like repetitive picturing
my counting
repetitive
sheep.
activity and stuff like that.
See, the problem I had with your scenario was that you said
There
you
we
used to be a general.
So
there's-
there's
this whole
this
deep
backstory.
lore.
I used to, there's a lot.
That's
of lore.
why I have
there's
a
a lot of
problem
lore.
with it.
whole backstory.
I used to be like a high ranking, and then I have another dream where I'm an earthbender whose parents were killed, and I was taken in by the Fire Nation to be a Fire Nation sleeper cell in the Earth Kingdom.
You're not
Yeah.
making this up.
I'm not
right
making
now.
this up.
Do you like?
Could I make this up?
Yeah, I hope
On the
so.
spot.
Well, you have made it up.
In my yes,
on,
I-
on the
yes,
spot.
no.
That was pretty detailed from
No,
the spot.
I have these dreams and pre-dreams, I guess I call them, like where I'm just.
Do they
sitting
like set up
thinking.
your dreams that you eventually have that night?
Not always, unfortunately. I wish they did. I don't have that much control over my dream, but the pre-dream can sometimes influence it. Or sometimes I'll envision that not Dominic and I, but at some point it'll be Dominic and I. These aliens will come to Earth, kind of like Dragon Ball Z type stuff, and they'll have, they'll be able to shoot energy beams, right?
Hadouken.
Not that, but you get what I'm saying. And not to totally tangent here, but anyway, they'll fire at us, and like I'll just, for some instinct in me is like I'm just gonna try and stop it, and I stop it successfully, and the aliens are like, all right, like the Earthlings have a worthy one, and they train me to help them fight in interstellar wars, and then I tell them I'll only be trained if you let me train my brother too. So me and Dominic become the strongest people in the universe, and we invite other aliens that are strong to Earth, and we let them enjoy Earth's bounties, and then we spar and stuff, and we go to other planets and enjoy their bounties and crap. It's
No,
really,
I'm gonna say something.
I don't
well
even
fleshed
remember
out.
what the Would You Rather was anymore.
yeah, I'm gone. I'm in my own world now.
I just have one question.
yes,
Just please answer sincerely.
I do everything sincerely.
Do you have pants on, and where are your hands when you're doing this at night?
All right. I'm almost naked.
Oh,
My hands are nowhere near any
okay, good.
weird parts.
Thank God, because I just pictured the Dane Cook skit where he's like,
Oh,
he's,
yeah,
he's
about the
jerking
fucking
off.
dragon.
Yeah, he's like, and then I turn into this fucking dragon, and I'm fucking flying through the air. And he's like, I'm not even masturbating anymore. I'm just like sitting there in my bed, laying, thinking about shit.
That's not.
What's the topic? Short-term memory loss.
I don't know, but it just reminded me of the other night.
Sorry,
where
bro. It's okay.
I walked into my
That was
room,
good.
Jasmine was sleeping, and I had 2 water bottles. Drink some of mine. I go to give the one water bottle to her. I was like, you should drink some because we were like drinking that night.
Mhm.
And she just like, no. I was like, you should drink some. And she just like, I've got a bucket of water. I was like,
That's amazing.
I was like, where? The bathroom? Where? The toilet? What? Where did you drink this bucket of water from?
Did you say that to her the next day when she woke
Yeah.
up? What was her?
She had no idea she said that.
That's amazing.
That's
I was
okay.
like, her.
So I'm going with the cringe.
I think I'm on the cringe.
Yeah, 'cause
Clearly, I have none.
Short term, that's just way too inconvenient.
Yeah.
The number one thing that would piss me off is just walking into another room of the house to go get something and be like,
The fuck did I come here for?
what?
I do that on a
I know,
regular
I do
basis
that.
already.
I know.
Isn't that the most annoying thing in the world? Or
No, the
you
most
went.
annoying thing in the world is getting distracted by something else and being like, didn't even
Oh
like,
my God,
cross
yes.
your mind why you went there, and then you went back to the spot that you were, and you're just like, fuck.
I didn't do the one thing I went in there
Yeah.
to do. Yep.
It happens all the time.
First world problems. All right. So. Thank you guys for watching or listening.
Please subscribe to our channel.
Go into the description of this video to like and follow our social media pages.
Bye bye.